Hi y'all, this is Larry from deep South Texas. It's the middle of June and it is hot. But some of the things in the garden are doing pretty well in the heat. Let's take a look at those. The peppers are still doing well. These are the California Wonder peppers here. And then we have Marconi peppers here. They're looking pretty good as well, starting to change color. And lots of jalapenos. They are doing great this year. The habaneros are starting to color up. They're looking really good as well. And these small hot chili peppers, they're doing great. Some of the poblano's are starting to change color. They're turning a chocolate color right now. They should be turning red soon. And there's lots of little new ones coming on as well. And the big Jim peppers are starting to turn red. They're looking good. They're not all that big though. So my wife purchased some Anaheims at the store, at least a month after I planted the rest of my peppers. And I didn't think there was going to be enough time for them to produce, but those are some pretty nice looking peppers there. And she also bought a yellow bell. And again, I didn't think they do anything, but look at the size of that one. Not quite yellow yet, but it's looking pretty nice. And the pink-eyed purple hull peas, they're doing great. They've started flowering, and we should start seeing pea pods soon. In fact, that may be a pea pod there. It's noon here, and although sweet potatoes are doing really great, they're a little bit wilted in this heat right now. They'll perk right back up later on today. The pinto beans I'm trying just as an experiment. They seem to be doing pretty well. A couple plants have succumbed to something, I'm not sure what, but the rest of them look pretty good. And the ginger is doing okay. And finally, solid evidence that the turmeric is still alive. Happy to see that. The tomatoes are all just about done. I've actually taken out about half of my tomato plants already, and the rest will probably be coming out in the next week. But still harvesting, a few pretty nice tomatoes. But I don't see any new tomatoes coming on, so we'll get these harvested, and when I get a chance, we'll get these plants out of here. And the green beans need to come out as well. It's just too hot for them. They look okay, they put on some little beans, but then the beans just dry up. So they can come out now too. So I'm going to end up with a lot of empty beds here shortly. But that's okay, because I really want to install a drip irrigation system. I actually planned on doing that last summer, but the mess the hurricane left sort of prevented that from happening. So this year I'm going to try to get that done. So I'll be harvesting the last of my squash this week. They're done. I think the plant is just barely hanging on. There won't be any new squash, so we'll get those harvested So the leeks that I'm letting go to seed, you're supposed to harvest the seed once this stalk turns brown. I don't know when that stalk's ever going to turn brown. So we'll just let those continue to mature. The cantaloupes are looking good. I don't think they're quite ready to harvest yet, but 4 or 5 real nice cantaloupes and a couple of smaller ones coming on. Looking forward to those. Bad news on the watermelon though. I had 4 nice watermelon coming on, but 2 of them rotted from the bottom and 1 of them split. So this is the last one I have. I've set it up on a plate to get it off the ground, and hopefully we can bring this one to maturity. Only 1 Cherokee tan pumpkin so far this year, and the plant's still growing all over the garden, but I'm afraid it's probably a little bit too hot now to put on any more. I guess I got them planted a little bit late. This one's growing here under the okra, and the okra is just doing wonderfully. Lots of okra coming on. Lots of okra to pick every day. More than I know what to do with. And I suspect we'll keep getting okra every day for another month at least. The yellow straight neck squash has been doing pretty well. The zucchini hasn't been doing so well. Though it looks like we might have a few more zucchinis coming on yet. The oranges, they're continuing to grow. Most of them are still hanging on the tree, so that's looking good. So 2 weeks ago we harvested the G90 sweet corn, and now it's time to take a look at the candy corn. And see if it's ready. So it's looking pretty good, but as I thought, you know, there is some cornworm damage around the top of the ear. Maybe it could take a couple more days yet before it's ready to harvest, but not too bad, not too bad. The banana trees continue to grow, and they just look amazing. Got a volunteer sunflower in there that doesn't look too bad either. I've actually spent most of the week working on this old rusty generator. So what are the chances it'll start? I had to change the carburetor and a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's see, got it turned on, put it on choke. So it seems like it's running pretty good. That will come in very, very useful. If if we have another hurricane come through and our power goes out. And it is hurricane season down here at Deep South Texas. And I have received my silver play button from YouTube. I'm so happy and surprised. And a big thank you to all my subscribers that made this possible. It's a dream come true. And how do we celebrate this achievement at Deep South Texas? Well, with a cowboy ribeye. Wow, that steak is looking great. Thank you, subscribers. Again, a big thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate your support. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it that big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.